Hi everyone, it's me Darlene. I am back finally with the final video in our Quilt Block of the Month series. If you're not familiar with this series, there is a playlist link in the description of this video and also on the end screen. By the time you're watching this episode, the entire series is done. We are having a thunderstorm. It doesn't seem like it wants to let up anytime soon, so it is pouring rain. You may hear thunder. I have to record, so I'm going with it. I want to explain to you guys that when you last saw me, when we did our tree block for December, I still had to join this tree block to this strip, and I did, and then I joined these two rows together, and then I had two rows sewn together from up here and two sewn together, and then I joined those in the center. And I did all my snipping as I go. I did not do anything fancy for a border. I just did the typical, rag quilt kind of border. And I went around twice, and I used my clear thread because I didn't want anything to take away from the big stitch quilting that I had done. So I have my clear nylon thread, and the link to that, I give you the link to Walmart. It's in the description of this video, and I'm linking to the exact one that I have. It's like something like $3, I guess. I don't know. And I went around the first time, and I made sure that I caught the batting. Not a big deal if you don't, because you do have all the big stitch quilting. But I did that, and I went all the way around, and then I went around again. I like that extra just to, make sure that the border stays intact. And also, if you accidentally snip, and you snip the thread, well, this time you've got a chance because you have two rows of stitching. So you can do that if you want. And I can take my hand camera and do a close-up here of that. So that's all I did. I went around. I never trimmed anything. I went around, and I know there's some places that the edges, I have some thread that I have to cut off there. The edges are not even, like right here, and I don't care. I snipped any way that I felt like snipping, and after it's washed, I'm going to try to wash it maybe 2 times, and then I will show you. And if you have something clumpy or something that didn't shred enough, didn't get fluffy, you can snip things off, snip things again. Now I'm going to show you up close before I wash. This is what my snipping looks like, and I don't care if it's uneven, if it's like 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch, doesn't matter to me. I just snip away. And then here's the edge, and again, I did all the snipping as I go because I didn't want to do this all at the end. And I would have liked a fluffier edge. I could have added some fabric there, but I just didn't have the time, and I want to get this done. So again, I don't know if you can see my clear thread lines. Probably not. You might be able to see them just by an indent. I can't see them through the camera lens. So it's, I just snipped all the way around. And the way I handle corners, and you can do your corners, there's a little pucker there. Oh yeah, I have puckers like almost every place that things were joined. Oh, you can see my stitch lines there. And I don't care because, the puckers, they can be puckery. I don't care. What I do for my corners is I usually cut diagonal, and then, a little bit more like that. And again, when it washes, it will let you know. You can see I didn't trim. I just want everything to just get raggedy, and, we can make changes after the fact. So just don't worry about it. Now, the thing I'm worried about is just having it all fall apart in the wash. And I have never seen big stitch quilting. This is 100% cotton crochet thread, so I'm assuming it will shrink a little bit. I like that kind of look. If it would gather, I'm okay with that. And when you snip through intersections, again, just snip whatever way you feel like snipping. I have no rules about things like that. I'm going to go put this in the wash and the dryer. And I'm going to do just a quick wash because I'd like to wash it and dry it a little bit just for the sake of the video. I'd like it to get like a little bit more wear and tear, and then I'll probably do that again, wash it again, and put it back in the dryer. Let me go get that done. I'm holding this camera with my hand. I can't even believe how much I love this quilt. It came out so good. I only washed it once on a 6-minute load, put it in the dryer, and it's really fluffy. It'll only get fluffier as time goes on. I love it. Now, I have black borders, and I had a lot of fuzz on that, so I don't have like a lint roller thing, but I did tape, and so I got as much off as I could, and the stitches, the big stitch quilting, it did pucker up a little bit, just a little bit. I love it. Nothing fell apart. It's quite fuzzy. I even like the edge around. I would have liked it fluffier, but it's okay. Oh my goodness. I would not want to put this on eBay because my heart and soul went into this, trying to design all those pieces, and it was so incredibly stressful. And now I have at least a memory or a reminder that I can accomplish greatness. Okay, let's look at it. And I'm not going to be able to lay it out on the bed. We're having a thunderstorm day, and it is so dark out. I have no ceiling light in that room, in the front room, because the bed is in the living room, because my workspace is in the bedrooms. So I'm just going to show it to you here. And before I forget, mine measures, not including the fluffy edge, about 36 inches wide and 48 long. And that's, a really good size for a child. Or a nice, a couch cozy, put it on your couch, cuddle up with it. All right, let's look at it. Look at how fluffy it came out. And that's just one washing. And I love it so much. And then look at the big stitch quilting. It just puckered up a little bit. I haven't looked at the other side yet. I just love it. Okay, so here's the edge. That will get fluffier as time goes. You want all the little threads to come out. Oh my goodness. My goodness. I'm trying to move it up here. And yeah, and where I didn't do any quilting, that's fine. I didn't quilt, through these pieces. If you wanted to, you could have. I don't know how it would look if you quilted with clear thread. I don't know if I would like that. But let's see. This is a fairly big one. It survived nicely. I can feel the batting under there. It's all good. Same here. I don't know how I'm going to take a picture. I can always take a picture again on another day. Just want to get this done because I'm so anxious to just work on new series now. Stress-free series. Yeah, see, I've got a little bit of lint here. Oh my goodness. Okay, here's the back. The print that I used was so good for the big stitch quilting because I could come up through with the black and you would never know because there's so many little specks of black. Okay, so here, right there, that's thread. That's thread. But nobody would know that. And I don't have to worry about it because nobody's getting this but me. But, I did have knots here. But I don't really feel them. I think that it really softened up the little black cotton knots. So yeah, that was just, it's called crochet cotton, and I can't remember what number it is, but it looks like that thickness. I'm going to try really hard to take a couple of pictures here on my table, which is like cluttered. But I'll do my best. I cannot believe this is over. To tell you I was stressed out is an understatement. I was sick at times over this, lost sleep over it, could not believe I'd have like 6 more months to go, 4 more months to go. The specialty pieces that I call them specialty blocks, some of you call it focus blocks, things like that. I worked so hard in that. Even though I would get ideas from online, you know, it's people that are like, you have to have 3 pieces that are 3 3/4 of an inch. I didn't want to do that. You know, I don't like to do that. So I would redesign so that we could cut bigger pieces and then trim after the fact. And I had to make sure that the blocks were not too big because I wanted them to fit within this like 14.5 inch square, I think is what we were doing. Oh, I'm just looking at it and I'm marveling. And I'm going to insist that I do not just put this in a drawer and never look at it. I want this out. Rocket can lay on it. I don't care. I want this out. Maybe it'll be his little blankie. But I want to be able to look at it and enjoy it and know that I got through it. That's the most important part. You know, there were times that I absolutely hated that I had started this, but I was determined to finish. And again, it's not because I didn't like the process or I didn't want to teach you guys or show you guys. It's that it's a lot of work and a lot of mental stress and the recording. You know, I get halfway through something and then it's like, oh my God, I forgot this, and I have to take things apart and start over, because when you're recording something that you're making, if you fuck up, it's hard to go back. So I would like record little segments, 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, and then I would go edit to make sure that was good, because if I had to, you know, undo stuff, I didn't want to have to undo stuff that I did 20 minutes ago. So, oh my God, you don't know how free I feel right now. I don't even care that it's not spread out on a bed. And I would have totally put it on the bed, because I don't care if Rocket's hair is on this, and you know, it's not going on eBay. I just can't believe I did it. Oh, I do want to tell you guys, because I keep forgetting, I have a group, a Facebook group for whatever. I have my profile, I have a page, I have a group. You can join the group. I will put it somewhere at the top. And right now, I still don't allow people to post, but you can comment. So I'll start posts in there where you guys can show what you've done. I just beg you not to just post all kinds of things. If you made some of these blocks, post that. Post the stuff that's related to me and what I have shown you. Because the first time I let people put things, it was out of hand. And I don't remember if I can review the posts first, but let's give it a shot, because I do want a place where you guys can show everybody what you did, and have been wanting to do it. But you know me with all that. I have to moderate, and it's a lot of extra work, but we're going to give it a shot, okay? So I will start a thread. I'll post about this quilt, and if you have anything to do with this quilt, you made any part of it, and you want to share your images, please do. Please do. Thank you so much for watching this entire series. There will be more series, stress-free series. If they're stress-free for me, they might be even less stressful for you. I want to go with very easy things. So do subscribe and tell your friends. Share some of my shit, okay? Sharing is probably the best way you can help me out. I know the views don't really count for much. The watch time counts for more. Sharing helps because other people will watch. More watch time. Thank you so much. You don't know how happy I am right now. I'll be back with more soon. Bye.